What's up, YouTube? This is Cooking with Doug, and I'm back again with my Ninja Possible Cooker. Today, we're gonna make some Salisbury steak, guys. We're using beef patties. And also, these are from frozen. That's exciting. I've never made it from frozen before, but this just is even better because you can have your frozen patties in the refrigerator for many weeks and months and just whip this together anytime you want. It's cold out here in North Carolina, so this is comfort food at its best. You're gonna use your favorite steak sauce. As you guys that watch my channel, you know that steak is not my thing, but when I do eat a good steak, I like to marinate it in this, so that's just my preference. Whatever you like to use, whip it out. We got the Tony's no salt. Add a little kick to it because as my folks in New Orleans, Mississippi say, if you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned. And of course, we have my brown gravy seasoning. You can get a packet or you get the Azouche packet as well. Doesn't matter. Like that one or a brown gravy packet like that. Either one's fine. Alright guys, this is going to go real quick. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to add 2 cups of water first to see how much I need. Nope, I'm going to add 2 more cups. So 4 cups in total. Yeah, that's enough. And guys, I'm just dumping. I'm going to add my seasonings now. I'm going to add a packet of this. This is real easy. And then I'm going to add some red onions at like 30 minutes left. You can add onions now, but I like to see my onions. Oh shoot, I forgot to tell you, I'm adding mushrooms too. I'll be adding mushrooms as well. Be adding mushrooms like an hour before it's done, and then my onions like a half an hour. That's just my preference. And we'll be cooking this on slow cook high, by the way. This is our brown gravy. Remember, you'll have the packet. I bought this bottle, so there's no need for me to buy a packet. Alright. I'm going to add some of this Tony's for some extra kick. This is really a dump and go recipe, guys. You know what? And for extra, I'm going to add some garlic powder. Where's my garlic powder? Garlic powder. Alright, we got the 4 beef patties in there. Like I said, they're from frozen, so it's going to suck up all of that seasoning, so it should be very fine. Now, of course, it tastes a little better, I'm sure. If there wasn't frozen and you seasoned them beforehand, you put them in there, I'm sure it would. But this is going to be fantastic either way, guys. Don't worry. And guys, remember, if you want to add your mushrooms and onions right now, feel free to do it. But we're going to slow cook this on high for 3 hours. If you know anything about slow cooking and onions and mushrooms, then it'll be pretty much shriveled down to nothing by the time it's done. And I don't particularly like that. I want to see my mushrooms and onions and have it just let it like just melt in your mouth good, not just like almost like cooked to nothing good. But that's your preference. So if you like to do it now, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just going with my preference because this is my dinner. I'm showing you a video, but this is also my dinner. Keep that in mind. Alright, let's get this on. It's already on slow cook. It's already on high. Like I said, we're going to do 3 minutes. And there's a workaround with this. I don't think it's going to let me go to... Is it going to... Oh, it let me go to 3 minutes. Okay. I think 2 minutes was the workaround. I think this is the lowest it goes. See, yeah. But there's a workaround with it. You hit start, and then you lower it to 2 minutes if you had to. But 3 minutes is fine. And by the way, you'll only do 2 hours if it wasn't frozen, what we're doing. If you didn't have frozen patties, you just had fresh, raw patties seasoned, you do 2 hours. So, yeah. So you would do that workaround. We're going to hit start. As simple as that, guys. So, an hour left. At 1 hour, I'm going to put in my mushrooms. At 30 minutes, I'll put in my onions. And then we'll be eating. I'll make my mashed potatoes and my Ninja Foodi in the meantime, you know, maybe 30 minutes before it's done or whatever have you. And yeah, so I'm having this with mashed potatoes. You could have this over rice. You could have this, yeah, rice, mash is, I think, the only thing that I know. But whatever you may think of, feel free. You don't even have to have it on anything. You could just have it by itself if you want. All right, so I'll be back. I don't know if you guys remember, but I often reference machines like this, specifically this machine, a crock pot on steroids. And it really is, because we have an hour left. I could have pulled it an hour ago. Okay? So it doesn't need 3 hours at all. 2 hours would be perfectly fine. In fact, if you don't like it like melt in your mouth, like from frozen, an hour and 50 minutes, hour 40 minutes would be fine, I think, if you like it chewy. So this is done. So, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a couple extra steps. I'll show you what we're working with. So since I anticipated an hour extra to do this, and by the way, I Google searched this, so in a regular crock pot it would probably take 3 hours, but this is just more powerful than a regular crock pot. But anyway, I see a lot of grease in there, so I'm going to use my little grease separator and separate the grease from the gravy, because me personally, I get inflammation like really bad. So it's a real cold night tonight, and I just want to relax. I don't want to be in pain, because if I eat all this grease with the meal, then like my chest area will just start feeling tight for like, I don't know, a good half an hour to an hour. So I have the grease separator, so I could avoid all that. So let's do that. And by the way, one of the things I love about this machine is the handles are not hot right now. They're not hot. You can easily pour this out. And then we'll pour the good gravy back in. And I'll just put my onions in, because I didn't anticipate it cooked so fast. I was going to put my mushrooms in, and I just tested out the burger. I just touched it with my finger, and it was like super done then. So yeah. Oh, let me show you. Pick it up. See that there? That ring? That's all oil. So that's what you don't want. You see this right here? Where my fingers are? If I press it, it will release from the bottom. And I'm going to show you that in a second. Link will be in the description, of course. Got it at Amazon. But again, this step you do not have to do. It's just for me personally. And I may not even use all the gravy for this. I'm the type of person that likes to save gravy for just other meals. I love doing that, so I don't have to make it. So yeah, a little more, and then I'm gonna thicken it up and put some cornstarch in there, and we should be good to go. Now cornstarch in there. All right, I'm gonna save this much for myself without the ring. And then we'll put some cornstarch in there, thicken it up, put the onions, mushrooms in there for another 20 to 30 minutes, and we're good to go. Wait a second. Hold on. No, this is good enough. I don't need to put any cornstarch in there. That's good enough. I don't need it to be any more thick. I could, but no, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. We don't need to do that. That is thick enough. Alright, I'm going to mix that all around. If we need to add more, we will. More gravy. But I think that is good. And I'm just going to position my burgers back in there nice and good. Probably on the top, preferably. And we'll let that cook. Let mushrooms and onions cook down for a half an hour. So again, my suggestion, if you're making this with this machine, 2 hours tops. Hour and a half. Go ahead and add your onions and mushrooms if you want to do it like me. Perfect. Now normally I would put bacon grease in my green beans, but just add some of that in there, mix it up. I added some garlic powder and a little bit of salt. And I'll give that a final mix. Alright guys, I'm ready to put the cover back on. Like I said, 20 to 30 minutes. Okay guys, this is what we're looking like. I just powered it off. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes. This is how I like it. Let's plate up. This is my mashed potatoes, guys. Shout out to my viewers and subscribers that hit the like button way before my videos even finished. I appreciate that. It's paper towel time. You know this could be you. Alright guys, you saw the paper towel go up. Means it's time to eat. And I am starving. Now you see all this loose gravy? If you put cornstarch in there, it would be a little thicker, but that's alright for me. I didn't feel like doing all of that today. I still got the gravy in there, but anyway, you get the first bite. You got it? That's so good, guys. That's real good. Super easy. So easy. This took 2 hours. You could even have went, you actually can go to 3 hours. I mean, if you want it like super duper melt in your mouth, you could have went 3 hours. You got it? 2 hours is alright with me. This is so good. So much flavor. I'm going to do this now. I want some green beans in there. Some mushroom for you guys. I'm going to get in there. I want a nice little bite for you guys. See, it's just falling apart. Any day now, I get a good bite for you guys. That's just so good. You guys gotta try this out. It's just so easy. And you can do this in your slow cooker, whatever slow cooker you have. Nowadays, all machines usually have a slow cooker function. So you don't necessarily have to have this machine, but this machine is the bomb, and I recommend you get it. So check that link out in the description. This is just so good, guys. Cold night like tonight. Now, I'm not going to eat all of this. I'm going to eat half because it is a little late for me. It's about 7:45. And this is if it was like 5:30 or 6 o'clock, I'd eat it all, but I'll eat the rest for lunch tomorrow. It's no problem. So good. Try this out for you and your family. I'm telling you, they're going to love it. Well, guys, another cook in the Ninja Possible Pro in the books. Super easy, guys. You guys requested it. I wanted to give you something. And from Frozen makes it a little more special in my eyes. This meal is absolutely fantastic. Super easy. What I love about it is it's from Frozen. So you can have your frozen patties in your deep freezer for months. And those cold nights or just hungry nights that you don't really feel like cooking anything, too stressful, You throw the patties in there, you turn it on for 2 to 3 hours, and you got a meal. Make your mash on the side, make your green beans on the side, and there you go. Super easy, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Shout out to all the people that support my videos in the past and support these Ninja PossibleCooker videos, because I love this machine. I do have the Instant Pot Dutch oven, but I prefer this over that. But I couldn't sleep if I didn't have both. But this is, if I had to choose one, I'd pick this one. But I just wanted to throw that out there. But anyway, enough of me rambling. Try this recipe out in any crock pot or slow cooker that you have. But I recommend you, if you don't have this machine, go ahead and get it. Click that link. This could be you. Don't be afraid of success. This is Cooking with Doug. I'm out. I'll catch you on the next video.